Hello, please ignore the noise behind the curtain tonight. My neighbors are back from Alaska and they're very noisy neighbors. So it is forever after that. Welcome to the show. It's a full moon. Everyone that I know is doing a full moon ceremony tonight, so I don't know if I'll get very many people here tonight, and that's perfectly okay. I'm just popping in. I didn't make it in this morning, so I promised. Do you hear that noise? I hope you guys can't hear that noise the way that I hear that noise because it's very distracting. It just started. As soon as I said I'm going to get on live, he started working. I don't know what he's doing. Hello, Carol. Good evening. I wanted to say good morning. Hi, guys. How are you? I didn't make it in this morning, so I'm here now. Otto, glad to be in the playground. Let's do the playground again. Isn't that fun that usually you guys, some of you guys that are in different parts of the world, if I try to do the playground in the morning, you aren't able to make it live. So tonight it's 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's a full moon. Last night, Jim and I were walking up and we watched the moon rise over the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous full moon. Tonight it's a little more cloudy, so I don't know if I'd be able to see it anyway. So I'm here with you. I'm here with all of you. I have my cards. Anybody wants a card, we'll do readings, see how that comes through. Blessings to you guys. It has been, if you're still here on the planet, I give you a big pat on the back tonight. If you are able to smile and laugh and keep on going, I'm really, really congratulating you because this has been such a difficult time. I don't know if the rest of you are really feeling it, but this full moon feels very, very powerful. It's almost crippling at times. So, hi, Julie. I'm so glad you guys are popping in. So, Mary Ann, nice to see you tonight. So, you guys, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me if this is all me, because yesterday I had a break. It's really funny. Yesterday, the night before, I said, okay, I gotta have a break tomorrow. I realized there's a lot of deep healing going on inside of me. It's good to do that healing, even though I don't like it. I know it's good for me. And 2 nights ago, I asked for a break. I said, okay, guys, I need a rest. I really need a rest from all this healing work. Please give me a rest. And they did. Yesterday was a very nice day. It lifted. I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh, it's so much better. And this morning I woke up and I was right back in the mud again. And so I've had to work with myself today. It's not horrible. I've just been working, getting things done. But it does feel like we're really in a time of very deep healing. Anything that we've got still in us that needs healing is coming up right now. And it's coming up with a vengeance. It's like in your face. Like, okay, you're going to heal. Like it or not. No more stuffing that down. I can be a real bottler, and I know many of us empaths are. I don't know what he's working on over there. I think it's a saw. It's very distracting. We didn't have neighbors over there for the whole time I've been here. They've just returned from Alaska, and it's very noisy over there. So it's taken me some time to get used to it. So I apologize if you're hearing crazy noises. Sounds like a saw. Is what it is. So I've been working with myself in the past hour or so to pick up. I've meditated today. I've napped. I've worked in the lawn. I've gone out shopping with my sweetheart, my girl, my girly girl. And I've had a pretty good day. And I'm looking at doing something to make me laugh next. That's going to be the next thing. So if anybody's got any great jokes or anything, throw them at me. In the meantime, I got my full moon cards tonight. So if anybody would like to have a card pulled for them, or I've got my little pendulum handy, we can do a little bit of work together. I would love to do a full moon blessing with you guys tonight. I would love to do a little bit of a releasing. We didn't do the playground this morning. If you guys want to have a naps always help. Naps are awesome, aren't they? Because the toddler in us definitely needs naps, Marianne. There's times when I went out today to do grocery shopping, there's a lot of people again. There's this area in the fall when it starts to cool down becomes it's always a busy place, but it's been extremely busy around here. The traffic has been crazy. The energy on the planet is pretty intense right now too. So it was difficult for me. I feel like my shields are down. It's like I'm just more sensitive than I've ever been before. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like it's an enhancement, but I haven't gotten used to it yet. So it's once again like, okay, I need to go get away from people for a while. So I got here and I got out in the grass and worked for a while. I took a nice little nap and I meditated, and it helps. That's how we pull our shields back up, I guess. So Otto, I don't remember all the names. If I don't see your name personally pop up, I get so I can't even remember my own kids' names. I have 6 of them. So if Otto's okay, I'll call you Otto. I will most definitely give you a card. Carol would like a card. Carol was the first. Naps. I'm glad that you're on the playground too. I'm glad to see my friends. I need my friends. I think that when we have hard times like this, when we all need to be each other's emotional support, because it feels to me like we were talking about it quite a bit yesterday, this orphan energy, this energy of, oh, what am I doing? Why am I still on this planet? Why can't it just hurry up and shift? Like, do you ever get to the point where you're like, I've been working really hard at this for a really long time. I'm ready to step into that new dimension, that new life. Being stuck here with all of this negativity can be very difficult sometimes for those of us who are super sensitive. So that's what it feels like to me. So I have Moonology tonight, for those who would like it. They're beautiful cards. I have Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'd like to stick to probably just a couple, to those 2 more than anything, because tonight is the full moon, and it's a gorgeous full moon out there. So let's stick with Queen of the Moon and Moonology, and you tell me what you would like. Carol Ann, you were the first one to ask, so I can let my hands do the choosing, or you can tell me what you feel drawn to. I am really lighting up over Moonology. It's not as pretty as the other deck, but there's just something. You love both decks. Good. I'll tell you what, I'll pull a card from each. I like to pull 3 cards usually anyway, so let's just have a little bit of fun tonight. Let's mix things up. So we got Queen of the Moon, and we got Moonology that we're going to play with. I might get the books out, but I oftentimes don't. I just kind of let them tell me what they want to tell me. So let's see what they've got. So let's get you a Queen of the Moon. Since you are the first one that asked, you're going to get, and you guys can do the same thing. We have a small group. If you want 1 from each deck, you just tell me. If you want 3 cards, tell me that too. We'll see. Let's just see what the angels, we're calling in the angels now for guidance for Carol. Any guidance that Carol needs to help her on her quest for fulfillment? How's that? What would you like? You're releasing tonight? Are you doing any releasing with this full moon? Are you doing any what am I ready to step into now? Do you hear this? Now they're yelling at their dog. The problem with me being out here in a sunroom is I hear everyone outside, so excuse the noise, the wizard behind the curtain. Okay, let's see. This is for Carol. Come on in, angels. What are we getting? Their dog has run away again. Their dog likes to run away often. Dog's name is Bear. It's just a little dog. It doesn't look like a bear at all. But this little dog, they're always yelling at it. So I'm not sure why they keep letting it get away. But okay, there's a Carol Ann card. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's do 2 of these. These are colorful and beautiful, and 1 from the Moonology, okay? That feels right. Oh, that one's really lighting up in my hands. It's lighting up. Feels like more than 1, but it's just 1. Okay. Goodness gracious, that card comes up a lot. Okay. All right, this is for you, Carol. So we've got, oh gosh. Let's see where this is going to go, okay? I want you to see. So as far as the Moonology, it says bring love to the situation. Bring love to the situation. Beautiful card. And then we've got change. I think you probably know what this is all about, Carol. It seems as if your cards come up a lot alike. Hi, Robin. Laura. Oh, hello. I see 2 more people. A lot of times it seems as if you're headed in the same direction, but this feels like a big change for you. So then we've got extremes. Okay? So extremes. So somebody please get that dog. bring love into the situation. You got change and you got extreme. So it feels as if there are, we're all in this place of like moving into something brand new. And it's not only that we're moving into something brand new, it's that we're standing on the precipice of something brand new. So I don't know exactly what's going on with you. I feel as if relationship wise, something is going on with you. Something is waking up. There's a big change in your world right now. I think you know somewhere inside of you that something has awakened, like the sleeping dragon. So, Carol, I know that oftentimes it's like you've been going through this whole situation with Bill, very much like I did with Steve. But it feels as if now there is a change in the relationship with Bill. And I want you to hold on tight with that, okay? Because I've been there myself. And I've really been there in the past week or 2 weeks, however long this has been going on. And I've been there before. So that's why I recognize it. Is those ones when we lose loved ones, especially as ones that we're so like codependent and so much in love with. We finally found this beautiful love and then suddenly they're taken from us in death. They start coming back around and we're like, wow, they're still close. And we start really picking up on the energy that they're bringing back to us. But please know that when they do this, there is an ebb and flow in the way that they are around us. They'll be around, you'll notice them around more and more and more for a while, and then they kind of pull back. And then they kind of come in, just like the ocean. It's like the moon pulling them, pushing them, pulling them back and forth. They have a lot to do, but they do this. It's not, they can be anywhere, truly. There's no time on the other side. He could be with you all the time, but they do it for us. They do it because we need the space to grow. And they want us to continue living. He wants you to continue living. He wants you to don't just stay married to somebody that's no longer in physical form. He wants you to be open to the idea that you will have new relationships pop up, that you'll have different kinds of experiences come up because you're still in life and you stuck around because you want to enjoy this experience of life. And so you've got all kinds of new opportunities coming your way and new relationship, whether it be best friends or whether it be another love relationship, that kind of thing. It's being open. Don't close yourself off. He's really, really pushing right now. I can really feel it. Don't close yourself off. Make sure you're allowing yourself to continue to make connections, to continue to love. He wants you to love. He wants you to find joy. He wants you to be as happy as you can possibly be while you're still in physical form. So please know that he is not gone. When you feel that separation, you'll feel him come back again. Just tie a knot and hold on sometimes. He's still around you. He's allowing you to continue on your path, to continue to grow. If they stay too close, we don't always grow as quickly as we could, okay? So they give us that push. They give us the ability to feel more, sense more. They open up that door to the higher selves, but then they step back so that then we can test our own training wheels, okay? So if you're feeling that loneliness, know that it's just a test, okay? You're gonna feel him around you again. He'll be back. He's not ever gonna really go away. It's just they separate from us. They allow us. They pull their energy back to allow us. Our angels do the same thing. For those of you who are going through a lot of loneliness, a lot of orphan energy right now, there's a whole lot of that where the angels, our guides, they're pulling back from us in order to allow us to spread our own wings. If we were always comfortable, if we always were in a place of somebody taking care of us and somebody doing everything, then we wouldn't do anything for ourselves. We wouldn't continue to grow. So sometimes our angels, our guides, they step back. It's not that they're not going to be there. They will be. When you fall, they're going to be there to catch you. But they're allowing you to test your training wheels, all of you, okay? So Carol, that's your reading tonight. I hope that resonated with you. Let's see who else is next. Who else do we got in here? I have no idea what I've done with my glasses, so I'm really working blind. So if I call you by the wrong name, or I don't know, they're around here somewhere. They're probably in another room of the house. So it's just me. This is the kind of day I've had. I'm very scattered lately. I've got a lot of ADHD symptoms. I don't know if you guys are feeling that way. Let me know, because maybe it's not all me. Maybe it's just the way that energy's working on the planet. Okay, so we're going to go back. Julie Kiss, I saw you pop up. Otto, I saw you pop. Otto, you asked for a card. I know you did. So we're going to go ahead and get yours up there. Yeah, I think you were the next one that asked, okay? So I'm going to try to go between these Queen of the Moon oracles and the Moonology. I do have the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, which is a beautiful deck too. And I also have a Kuan Yin deck that is incredible. So if you're like, oh, I got to have Kuan Yin, if you just saw one of those or the Hidden Realms instead of one of the moon cards, please spit it out and I'll pull from a different deck too. Okay, so we're going to do Otto next. Otto, is it? Please tell me the name. I want to say Sherry, but when people come home with different names, I never know. All right, so let's go ahead and pull you. I'm going to give you a 3-card reading with the Queen of the Moon. If you have a different... Okay, I see you, Laura. You're welcome, Carol. You feel a change, yeah. You and I seem to go through about the same thing. It's easy to read you because I think that you're Bill, my Steve. We seem to go through that same cycle, even though you're a little bit newer in this than I am. It's like they're kind of playing the same game with us. And it's not a bad game. It's a love game. Alana, I see you, babe. I'll get to you in just a few minutes with a card. Terry's full moon reading. Hope, very nice. I love those blessings. I didn't have time to get in there, but I'm sure I can watch the replay here in just a little bit. Robin, love a card. Okay. Nice to see you guys. Laura, first time tuning in. How exciting. I love that. I like to see new faces. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. You want Moonology? Excellent. I'm so glad that you told me that. Let's get these. These are beautiful cards. I'm going to do you 3, past, present, future, okay? As long as we've got time, I'll continue on that pattern. That tends to be my way of going. So we're calling in the angels for Otto. We want to see past, present, future here. Anything that can help on our way, on the path. Oh, that one's singing. And that is 2 at once. Excellent. I love it when they just throw them at me quickly. And that one. Heart's lighting up. I love that. Okay. So I'll show you what you got. Okay. See, I can't read from the books tonight because I can't even find any glasses. So I'm sorry about that. You're going to have to just take my readings. So you got, okay. You got some kind of heavy cards, okay? And I hope that you understand what all these are. We're going to let Spirit come in and try to explain what they are. Hopefully the reading will come through. Sometimes they get confused with other people when I'm in a big group, but I'll try. I got adjustments are required. I got nothing will come of this situation. And I got communication is key. So there's some work to be done. These cards are showing you that there is definitely some work to be done. Now remember the past, present, future. So if you've had a recent adjustment, say, I get a sense that it's more related to work than it is relationships. That in your the opportunities, the place that you're working, that maybe you feel like you're at a dead end. Maybe you feel like you're just really not moving anywhere. That you're like just stuck. Right, here I am and I'm doing the same thing and I'm feeling really, really stuck in this place. And so they're really agreeing with you. There's nothing will come of the situation. That's the card that you got, and you got adjustments are required. So sometimes it just requires us to step out of the box. We have to step out of our comfort zones, okay? So if you're doing something and it's just not fulfilling, you don't feel like you're getting anywhere with it, it's time to really spend some time sitting on the floor and meditating and getting within your own self and feeling things out. It's time to really decide whether or not this is the thing for you. Maybe it's time for you to have a big change in your world. Maybe it's time for you to decide that, okay, I got to step out of my comfort zone. There's something, is there something, you tell me, is there something that you have always wanted to do with yourself, but you've been afraid? Because that came through just as strong as it could just a second ago. Is there something, this is for you, Otto, is there something that you have always wanted to do, and thank you for sharing, and you've always put it off because you're trying, maybe going back to school for something, maybe it's a different kind of job, a different career path, a different creative outlet. Is there something, have you always been interested in photography or art, something You want to learn how to sing better. You want to learn how to play a musical instrument. What is it that's going to light you up? It's going to make you feel like you go in business for yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is it? Now that you know that you want to go in business for yourself, what is it that you want to do? What lights up your heart? What gives you that spark and says, yes, I'm exactly on my path. This is what I've always wanted to do. Is there something that you're just like obsessed with? Like, do you always watch HGTV, or do you watch something, cooking shows, or whatever it is, some kind of art, some kind of creative outlet? Please know that they're giving you this push, that this is actually a really good reading, because there is, and then you got communication is key too. So make sure that you're spending time. I would say the communication is key, is leading you more to spending time listening to your higher self, listening to your angels, getting yourself into meditation and really feeling it out, so that you know that what you've decided that you're going to do is going to light up your heart, is going to fulfill you, make you feel whole and complete, so that you're just pushing all that beautiful energy of yours into it. Okay, so that's really where the reading is. It's time for you to step out of that comfort zone. If you've always wanted to start your own business, there's no time like the present. Figure it out. Even if you got to start with an online store or online classes or online something, whatever it is, in this crazy world that we're in right now, there is a way. And when you decide to you don't got to figure out all the details right away. See, that's the thing. We get stuck in it. We get lost in the details. We get our brains all involved. Our hearts say, okay, we're going to do this. Then the brain comes in and says, okay, now how are we going to do it? And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't. It's too big. How am I going to do that? I can't do it. Well, they're trying to tell you that all you got to do is say, yes, this is what I want to do. Sit down, figure it out. Like, in a way of, what does your heart say? What is your heart telling you that it wants to do? And then once you make that step in the right direction, they just roll out the red carpet for you. Opportunities will arise. You'll see things will suddenly start to clarify in your brain, and you'll go, okay, now I got my path. I'm ready to go. Okay? So it's really just taking that first step. That's your job. You take the step and let them roll out the red carpet. Okay? All right. Who's next? You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm glad that was the reading that you needed to hear. Those were really powerful energy behind that. So I hope that you got an idea where you want to go with that. Okay. Who else said it? Carol, Otto. You love both decks. Got that. Okay, Marianne, you're the next one that said yes, and you want Queen of the Moon. These Queen of the Moon cards can be crazy. Sometimes she gets a little out there, a little fiery. Let's see what she's got. So we are now focusing on Mary Ann. I want to see what kind of messages the angels have for Mary Ann. Ooh, that card right there wants to go to you. See what else you got. I love when the cards start to sing in my hands. That one. Laura, let me know if you want a card. You were one of the next ones in. Anybody that I've missed, if you came in and you said you wanted a card, please get back with me and say, yes, I still want a card, okay? Because when I'm all by myself, it can be easy for me to miss, okay? And if you are not on EWN Enlightened Living and I'm not responding to you, it's because I'm only looking at that one feed. So come to EWN Enlightened Living and I'll see your responses there, and then I can respond to you, get you a card. So, Marianne, great cards for you, okay? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Beautiful cards. Wait till you see these. So we've got Trust, and this is one of my favorite cards. I'm all about the ducks lately. So we got Trust. Look at her underneath. It's like you're in an egg getting ready to hatch. Look how beautiful that. Look at that beautiful full moon in that card. Isn't it gorgeous? So it's all about trust and letting go. If you trust, you don't hold on to that life rope. Remember that. You got to let go of the life rope. When we trust, we are willing to step off that plank. Okay? Gosh. Okay. Then you got Growth. Look at that beautiful card. It's like so amazing. This is one of my favorite cards. She is just absolutely rooted all the way around the beautiful earth, Mama Earth. You see that? And she's just growing beautifully. She's right at home, right where she is, and she has planted her roots and she is creating. And I want you to see the third card because you're going to be in awe, okay? The third card is creation. Look at that. I've never even drawn that card for anyone before, so it's absolutely beautiful. We got scrolls over here. Remember that your written word, that the words that the energy that you're putting out, at all times you are a powerful creator. And so you've got this beautiful growth. You're learning to trust. You're growing in leaps and bounds. And through all that growth, you're actually creating. Your life is changing, and the life that you're creating. Now remember, sometimes there's a time lapse, okay? So we're working really hard at creating something. That time lapse is getting shorter and smaller. Like it used to be, it took us a year or maybe longer. We'd start to create in our mind. We would start to talk about something. We would start to write about something. We'd create it energetically. About a year later, for me, it would be like boom, or 2, maybe 4. It always used to take a lot longer. The message here is that everything that you're doing right now, everything, remember that we are always creating, whether we realize we're creating or not. So everything that you're doing right now is actually creating your reality. So it is being mindful of putting out the energy in the direction that you want to go. Make sure that you're not just talking it out too. Like sometimes we have this really awesome inspiration. We're like, yeah, I want to do that. And this is what and we go to all our friends and our family members and we start talking to everybody about it. And pretty soon, that you'll have a couple of naysayers that come along and say, well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And you'll be like, they kind of deflate your bubble. So the thing here is you are absolutely creating, growing, creating, trusting. You're doing a beautiful job. These are 3 gorgeous cards for you. Whatever you're doing it right. You may not see it yet, but you are creating in the most beautiful way. So remember, past, present, future. You got the trust, learning to trust. And then you got, this huge growth spurt presently. And then you got creator. Okay? The creator energy is in you, and you're actually creating a brand new life. Every moment of every day, every breath that we take, we are powerful creators. And every time we do that, we're beginning over. We can start from scratch anytime we want to and rebuild and recreate and make our lives something totally different. We can turn in a different direction, and we're becoming more and more powerful. So remember that as we go through this, that the energy now is very powerful. We're going through a really difficult time energetically on the planet right now. I think it's with all the politics, with COVID, with all of the natural disasters and things like that, the energy is super it's like quicksand. It's like pulling us. We're got this constant pull down, and we have to really work to raise that vibration back up again. But the more that you do that, remember to do that, okay? When it starts to get, because in those moments when you let your vibration go down and you're angry or any kind of lower vibrational energy that you're putting out, you're creating from that energy too. So just make sure that you're being mindful of your energy at all times, okay? And that is yours, Marianne. I hope that gives you some truth. Gaia Man, nice to see you. Let's see who else we got. Robin, you'd love a card. Okay, I see Robin next saying yes, she wants a card. If anybody else has come up before Robin said that, please let me know. I see some more people popping in, so I'll get to you. I'll stick around. We still got lots of time. All right, I'm going to stick with these Queen of the Moon for a few minutes. I really, really love them, and I feel like they would be good cards for you, Robin. So let's do that. I hope that full moon blessing. I popped in for a few minutes to see it, and then I had to get ready for the show. So it looked really cool, though. Looked like a really neat little gathering. Lots of power in that. Man, got an itchy nose, sorry. Okay, so this reading is for Robin. We're going to clear these cards out. Robin's guides can step in at any time. Any kind of words of wisdom for Robin, we would love to receive them through this deck of cards. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Yes, that one. There's lots of energy moving all of a sudden. They definitely stepped forward for you, so let's see. That one or that one? Show me. That one. They're showing me through the energy, and sometimes I have to take a second. Okay, one more. Let's get one more for Robin. Ooh, that one almost flew at me. I like those. I'm going to take it. Yeah, that one. That one feels good. Okay. All right, beautiful cards for you, Robin. So we've got, oh goodness, oh goodness. Okay. I don't know where you are in your path. You're a newbie to me, but I want to show you the cards that you got. We're going to talk about them, okay? This reading feels like it's going to be a lot of a general for a lot of you, so pay attention. We got self-love. I'm big on self-love. Right now is a particularly important time to pay attention to this card. If I do nothing else tonight, please everyone see this card, self-love. It's absolutely the most important thing that we can do right now to remember to love the person that you look at in the mirror. Because if you can't fully love the person that's in the mirror, you can't give it away to anyone else. You don't got anything to give. That's the truth. We are empaths. We want to give to everyone, and we forget that we need to receive first. And oftentimes there's nobody around us that's going to give us what we really need. The truth is we need to be ready to receive from our own higher selves. We need to talk nice to ourselves. We need to be looking in the mirror and saying, I love you. You know, like look at yourself and speak nice. Because I know the past few days for me, that's been more and more difficult with this heavy energy. And I know I'm hearing this from a lot of people. So please, 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 get yourself some sticky notes. Put notes up all over your mirrors, wherever you'll be, where you can have it tattooed backwards here so you look at it and say, I love you. Whatever you got to do, please practice self-love. Everyone that's watching, please do that. Then we've got attraction. Ooh, the next card is attraction. And that is super powerful. Look at that moon. This is a super powerful card. Because remember, there's all kinds of laws on this earth that many of us aren't even accustomed to. The law of attraction is super powerful, and many of us have grown up thinking that we are just pawns out on a, we're like this little boat out on a really rough sea, and it just throws us around and we got no power. The law of attraction is super powerful because you are always attracting the energy that you're putting out. So if you put out the energy of positivity, of a high vibration, you receive back positivity. You receive back that high vibrational energy in one form or another. So it's remembering that what you're putting forth. So that's why we start with self-love. Because if we aren't taking time to love ourselves, we're putting out an energy of negativity. We're receiving back more negativity. It's been happening a lot to me. And I'll tell you what, if you're not awful careful, the things that are coming back at us are no fun to deal with because we start to make that slide. It's like, oh, everything's going good, everybody's happy, and then all of a sudden the energies all around us start bombarding us, and we start falling deeply into this little pit of despair. And as we do that, we're putting off an energy of negativity, and then pretty soon we're receiving, all of a sudden money doesn't go far enough, all of a sudden somebody gets sick, all of a sudden, things start happening, the car breaks down or whatever, and we're like, why is this being so difficult? Because we actually are more powerful than we think. I love the way these cards came together. We're very powerful beings. Notice it's over my face. We're very powerful. And look at you. You are commanding the moon and the stars. That's you. Okay? That's each one of us. And so if you're not awfully careful with the energy that you're putting out, because you're so powerful, you're receiving what you're putting out at all times. So be careful. You guys, we are becoming more and more powerful. We are being enhanced all the time. And with great power comes great responsibility, just like Spider-Man. So as you become more powerful, please be mindful of the energy that you're putting out, because that law of attraction is very, very strong. It's always going to be there. We are always going to be attracting whatever we put out. So let's be careful, all of us, especially for you, Robin. Those are your cards, okay? They're beautiful cards. They're beautiful cards. They're just reminders of how to manage your energy, okay? All right. Alana would love a card. Is that Alana or Alana? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Laura, I haven't given you a card yet because you haven't said anything. If you come up and say you want a card, and you may have down further. I'm trying to go in the order of people asking. So I think that the next card would be Alana. I'll say them both. That way I won't mess it up. So let's go ahead and get you some cards, okay? I'm really loving this deck. If for some reason you guys want a different deck, please yell it out at me. I have to see it because I'm not very good at following all these things. As long as the deck feels alive in my hands, I stick with it. When it doesn't feel alive, I move to a different deck. And this feels very alive for you, Alana. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for you, okay? Whew. They are very filled with energy. These are definitely for Alana. And we would like Alana's spirit guides to give us a message. Angels, the angels. Ooh, angels want to come in. Great. Bring it. Bring it. I love angel energy. Yeah, that one. Okay. I think there's only 3. If there's more, then you get more. Okay. Okay, so you ended up with one of the same cards that we've been working with, which is great. So I want you to see, we got patience. Now I want you to know, too, that if you look at that, this is beautiful. I love red anyway. Red is significant for me. There's a portal. It looks to me like she's going to go into this tunnel. And right there is the whole, everything, the moon and the stars. It's right there. It's so close. So it's patience. I think this is a group reminder again that many of us are growing very, very impatient with the status quo. I know that I am. I'm ready for some big changes. I feel them coming. And I'm just like, okay, bring it. I'm like that child that's a week before Christmas. So they're reminding you, Alana, and all of us, be patient. Try to find your patience right now because we're moving into something very quickly. So just know you got attraction, reminding you about your law of attraction and the fact that you are becoming more and more powerful all the time. So please remember that law of attraction. What you're attracting is what you're putting out. You're putting out the energy, you're getting it back. Always be mindful of the energy that you're putting out, okay? Make sure that you're working to hold your vibration high. Spend a lot of time in nature. Salt baths, meditate, things like that, because the more that you spend time with yourself, with your higher self, plugging yourself in, take that imaginary extension cord and plug yourself in to the other side, to your higher self, so that you're receiving beautiful guidance, wisdom from your higher self. And the more that you're doing that, peace. Something that we're all longing for right now is peace. So spending time in silence, in a peaceful place, spending time. If your insides are all just like riled up, and I know many of us are going through that, there's a lot of anxiety. This is a very difficult time. Our DNA is advancing. We're expanding in leaps and bounds. Humanity is really, really going through a huge growth spurt. And it can get us all tied up in knots. And you can see that happening. It's manifesting physically in the outer world. Look at the news. You can see that it's manifesting all around us. So if that's happening to you in your inside world, like you feel this turmoil going on, please know, like we just talked about, spending time in silence, plugging yourself in. Meditation really is the key to everything. I know it seems really silly, and people can sit there and they're like, and they're doing all this crazy stuff, and people are like, no, they either think that that's evil, or they think that it's dumb, or they think that it's, just wasting time. Plugging yourself in is absolutely the key to inner peace. It's absolutely the key to higher wisdom. It's that key to getting all the answers you've ever longed for. So I know it seems silly, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes a day, even if it's just laying your head back and listening to music, stepping into nature and taking a big breath, sitting in a hot bath. As long as you're in silence and you're getting back in tune with your heart and with getting yourself back into the proper alignment, feeling centered and grounded and good, that's where peace comes from. Okay, if you're looking for inner peace, you can start your day with a little meditation, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes. End your day with a little meditation, 2 or 3 minutes, and allow yourself to find that inner peace and release that inner turmoil. Just let it go. It'll dissipate when you spend time alone. Okay? Let's see. Who was asking next? I see Laura. I was just talking about you. Let's get you in here. Leslie. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I'm so glad that you joined us. And of course, you may have a card in just a few minutes. We're going to get Laura Hughes Runner, I think this is. Excuse my lack of eyesight. It's not getting any better, but I was promised that at the age of 50 it would stop getting worse because there's nothing left to lose apparently. So, so I'm not really losing any more eyesight. I'm just not getting. It's just stuck right where it is, and it's okay. Could be worse. All right. I know I said I was going to use those 2 cards, but I'm getting a pull towards a different deck for you, Laura, and I'm going to go ahead and give in to that because whatever your guides want, whatever your angels want, we're going to go with it, okay? And your guides would like you to go with Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It's a beautiful deck. I can't wait for you to get a... Ooh, and it's singing. Woo, okay, 2 cards just came flying out. They're yours. Literally flew out of that deck. Okay, angels are very active for you, Laura. Let's see if they got one more. Yeah. Okay, they're strong. Let's see what we got. Okay, now these cards are different. They're really, and sometimes I need my glasses with these. Okay, so we got, oh, these are beautiful. So we got the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise. Wise, filled with wisdom and integrity. And then we get the Spiral Dancer. Let's see. I can't read. Circuitous route. Okay, circuitous. That's what it is. It really is circuitous route and perception. Perception. So you've gone a roundabout way. That's what I would say that is. You've gone on the roundabout. Are you anybody from the UK? You know what a roundabout is. I was over in Ireland and England last year, and I'm like, oh, roundabout. So here's another roundabout. We've got them here too, but you guys have more. The Rainbow Prince. Compensation, perseverance. Look at how beautiful. I'm a rainbow person, and I love these cards for you. So, Laura, I don't know. I really don't even know you. You're like brand new, and we're just going to go with this, okay? So we got the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compassion, and Compromise. So sometimes that card comes up. Now, remember, it's past, present, future. So that feels more like a past. It feels like you've had to kind of compromise your integrity. You've had to kind of try to fit in. You've been one of those people that's tried to fit in. That's what I would say it is. It's like, yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be. I feel powerful. I feel that I came here to do some powerful thing, and yet everybody around me is telling me what I got to do. And so for a while, you've had to compromise the truth of who you are. And then you got the Spiral Dancer, who is a circuitous route, and it's all about perception. So when the second step in this, the present, is that you've gone kind of a roundabout way to come to where you are right now. It's taken you some time to figure yourself out, hasn't it? So now you're coming to a place where you're finally starting to perceive the world a little bit differently. It's really beginning to open up to you. So I love the fact that this is a dancer. There's grace there. Look at the beautiful light that she's holding in her hand. That's you. You have abilities that you don't even, they're untapped. You don't even know fully what you've got yet. All of us are going through a time of real enhancement. Our abilities are just, they're going, they're like expanding in beautiful ways. So the idea here is this is you. You're just lighting up. Suddenly you're waking up to these abilities, and you're like, what do I do with this? Look at this new toy I've discovered today. So just be aware that you are fully supported in that. And the Rainbow Prince, compensation, perseverance, because you're willing to stick with us. Look at that, holding the rainbow in his hand. Really, really powerful. Angelic energy backing you up right now. That's what it's all about. So as you're moving into this new you, know that you're fully supported, that you have this angelic energy all around you. I can feel it. As soon as I focused in on you, I could feel that angelic, powerful energy all around you. So even though people have been spending a whole lot of time wasting your time trying to tell you what you're not capable of, trying to tell you that it's silly, that you should put all that stuff away and just live in reality, you know better. You know better, and you're fully supported, and you're moving into a very, very beautiful time. So Know that you're coming in to your own now, and I'm proud to be a part of that. I love that you allowed me to read for you tonight. And I'm glad that they pulled that deck for you, because those cards were perfect. They were just exactly what you needed. Good, you're ready. Good, good, good. I hear you. Good, good. Don't be afraid. I know sometimes even those of us that are moving into our abilities, that are being enhanced, that are, have been doing this for a while, it's still difficult. I know my body is going through it. My psyche is really going through it. It's like you go through these periods of we're receiving, we're being enhanced, and yet we feel like we're losing ourselves in it. So, and that's for everyone here. If you're feeling kind of sad and feeling some loss and some grief, please know that it's not necessarily who you've lost, but we go through grief of losing parts of ourselves over and over and over again. We often will continue to lose parts of our old self as we're making space for our new selves. And it's actually truly beautiful. And when you hold on and you push yourself through that quicksand, when you come out the other side, you're going to be so much stronger and so much better for it. So hang in there, you guys. That's a group reading. Hang in there. We're making such huge progress, and it's exhausting. Okay, so we're all in this together. Okay, Leslie, thank you for sharing out. Leslie, may I have a card, please? Yes, you may. You are the next in line. Let's get you going. We still got a little time. We're doing okay. All right, let's see what kind of cards want to sing for you. That one or this one? This is for Leslie. Come on, don't confuse me, angels. They might want you to get both. We'll see. You are so welcome. Lori, I hope that really helps. Okay, how about door number 3? They're like energy on all of them. Yeah, we're going to go door number 3. I haven't used the Moonology cards that much yet, but I'm feeling the singing song in this one, so let's do it. So these are for you, Leslie. So asking for guidance for Leslie, Leslie's angels, Leslie's spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, anyone that wants to come through. Ooh-wee. Okay. I love when that energy hits me like that. Okay. We got 2 at the same time. So there's 3 cards. Okay. Full moon energy tonight is oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Leslie, this is for you. So first off, don't let pride get in your way. Now, I'm all about the lion right now. I have seen lions everywhere. And not only lions and lambs. Peace. I'm all about peace. So I'm now collecting statues of lions and lambs again. I used to do that when I was younger, and it's popping back up again for me. So I love the lion, that Leo energy. And it says, don't let pride get in your way. We don't want pride to get in our way. So sometimes we are expanding in these beautiful ways, and we got these beautiful gifts, and we're like, we don't want to remember that the universe has ways of giving to us that don't necessarily go along with the ways that we always think. So sometimes we're like, we know that we need something. We're asking, and then it's given to us, but it's given to us in a way that we didn't expect. And instead of just accepting, we're like, oh, no, I can't take that gift. Okay. The great giving is on, people. And that great giving comes through many sources. So please, if there's something that someone is trying to do for you, give to you, and it's something that you're really asking for, please be aware. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride stop you, because you have 2 beautiful cards coming. You got a new start is coming. A brand new start, whether it be a new job, whether it be a new relationship, a new home, a new baby, whatever it is coming in your life, there is newness coming. There's a new you coming. You are really, really being gifted with abilities. They're expanding and growing, and you're feeling that change inside of you. And so just be aware that as you're moving into this beautiful new energy of the new earth, truly we all are, be aware that you are... It's all on your side. It's all coming to you. You've got so much support and so much energy pushing you into this. So it feels like you actually have loved ones that have passed that are pushing through for you. They have your back. They got your back, and they're really, really assisting you right now. So I don't know if that is something that's happened with you. It could be a grandparent. It could be ancestral energy, but I'm feeling something strongly at my back, giving me the push, saying, okay, now it's time to go. Don't be afraid. We got you. And then luck is on your side. So whatever's going on in your world, luck is on your side. You've got this new moon energy all around you, even though we got a full moon. It's pushing you through. It's giving you this energy to really, really step into this new you, brand new, reinventing yourself, the phoenix rising. Don't be afraid. You're fully supported. You got a whole team of angels, ancestors, guides, all at your back. They got your back. Don't forget to ask them to help you. Don't let pride get in the way. They will help you with anything. They're right there. We're all in this together too. And our angels and guides, oftentimes we're like, oh, I don't want to ask for something that small. They're busy. No, they're never too busy for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Always be willing to receive. It's hard for us, isn't it? Those of us who are empaths, we have a very difficult time receiving. Don't be afraid to receive, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. And you will see that energy is just moving in the most beautiful ways for you. Okay? You're so welcome. Let's see what we got. Oh, Hope, yeah. And Hope wants Kuan Yin. Okay, I haven't gotten to you yet, so we can still do Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin cards are very different. I don't often like to even, like, the author with this one is one of my favorites, and she does such a beautiful job. Alana, why can't I remember her name right now? Alana Fairchild, is that the one? She, the book on this one is one that I oftentimes will get out because it's so, these cards are just so gorgeously illustrated and written. The book is so beautifully written. So hope this is for you, okay? Kuan Yin has been very, very available. I think it's this divine feminine energy that she brings through that I feel like more and more, and we all have divine feminine and masculine, all of us do, but it feels as if this divine feminine, this female energy is growing in leaps and bounds. And so Kuan Yin is a big part of that. So if you're feeling that strength, that intuitive, ooh, it's incredible. So these are for Hope. And we're calling it Hope's Guides. I'm calling in Kuan Yin. Come on in, Kuan Yin. We want your guidance in these cards. Drawing just exactly the cards that Hope needs. 2 and 3. Okay. I don't usually pull 3 of these, but I feel the need to, and I can't see anything. All right, so we got the Tao. Beautiful card. I love to just look at these. They're so graceful and beautiful. We got this beautiful little urn. It looks like an urn here. Really gorgeous. She's playing a musical instrument. Music is so important. Don't forget to soothe your soul with music. It feels as if that's really important to all of us, and to you, Hope, is that please allow yourself to be comforted by the music that's in your soul. Whether or not you like to sing, whether you like to dance, whether you like to play a musical instrument, whatever you like. If you're just enjoying the sound, I hear a piano playing in my ears right now. So if that music is something that soothes your soul, it's right here in my right ear. And I don't know who's bringing it. I'm going to assume it's Kuan Yin. But just allow yourself the beauty of that. It's like the angels actually sing in a sing-song, in a musical tone. That's why we're so responsive to singing bowls, to musical instruments, to different tones, because that is actually the sound of the angels. That's the voice of the angels. So being aware of that words, oftentimes when you're listening to the music and you're really, really getting into it, that is your meditation. And you're worried about, how do I meditate? Put that music on, lay back, and let it feed your soul and listen for the words that come through those musical tones, okay? And then you got Blessings of the Moon Maiden, which is a beautiful card. We all know that right now is the perfect time for Blessings of the Moon Maiden because it is a full moon energy. So allowing yourself, knowing that you're sitting in a time of pure blessing, that they're just coming, these blessings are coming to you, you don't even know. You're like, wow, that was incredible energy. Remember that blessings oftentimes don't come in physical form, they come through energy. And reminding yourself that energy is the most powerful thing that there is on the planet. We're all energetic beings, so be aware that you can use that energy. That energy that's coming through to you is powerful, so use it to your benefit. Create from this beautiful music that's inside of you that you're listening to. Go deeply into the music. Every time I say that, I can feel it in my ears. So I feel like you must spend a lot of time just listening. If you're not, please do. Please find the music, the tones that soothe your soul, okay? It feels very important, okay? And then, Kuan Yin. Let me see what you got to say there. I got to come back up here. I'll get lost. But, oh, Carol, you've been feeling Kuan Yin has been very strong. Yes, Kuan Yin has been very strong. Did you pull cards? I have not yet, Jess, so please stay with me. I'll get to you in just a minute, okay? Hi, Tina. I haven't even seen so many people. I haven't even dropped down this low yet, so I will grab the last ones in just a few minutes. Princess of the Autumn Harvest. I love this. So we know what that is. So you've got blessings of the Moon Maiden. So you're moving into, you have this beautiful music. You're moving into that. You're meditating through the music, and then you're seeing the blessings coming from the music. You're truly feeling the blessings, and then you got this autumn harvest. Harvest is a time of great giving. It's a time of receiving. So know that you're coming into a time of abundance and harvest. Everything is coming into fruition for you. Okay? I will pull later on if you'd like to know what the book says. Let me know, and I can pull directly from the book. But I don't want to take a lot of time on the book tonight because we got so many people. Let's just look at that autumn harvest card. Really, I can't because I don't have my glasses. So literally, I will post it for you later. Isn't that funny? I'm very sorry. Usually I have them on my person somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. Can't really see, but that's okay because we're doing fine. Oh look, I got my backup glasses. Okay, 22. They're just slightly broken. I am silly and I'm very sorry. It's been a very busy day. The Princess of the Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessing for efforts and actions in the past. It is a time when the fruit of the labors is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. So that is exactly what I was telling you, exactly what she's telling you. That you got these beautiful blessings on your way in. I want to see the Tao real quick because I love the way that she writes really, really long. And I'm not going to go all the way into it. The Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfection in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow it to flow, getting into the flow of life. Beautiful cards. Okay, who's next? At least I can see. It's tough getting old, guys. Don't do it. So we had Jess was saying she wanted one. Hi, Danette. Nice to see you. You guys have been sneaking in on me while I've Belinda. Nice to see you. I'm going to make sure I got Laura. I got Robin. I don't want to miss anybody. Carol, all part of the ascension. We are manifesting so rapidly, both good and bad. Yes, we are. Du-ha. I think that's how you say your name. Nice to see you. Oh, there you are, Jess. Okay. I got Marianne. Chantel, nice to see you. I'll get you in just a minute, too. Alana got her card. Okay. Hope we got you. So I think I've got everybody down to... Chantel asked, and then we've got Jess. So Jess, you're in just a few minutes. We gotta get moving on this. I'm gonna pull some cards for Chantel. Let me see what feels right. Oh, that one's calling me. These are your cards. So you got this beautiful which one is it? Not Kuan Yin. It's the Hidden Realms, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card for you. So this is for you, Chantel. We're gonna see what your angels, your guides have for you tonight. If there's anybody that has said they want one before Chantel, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to Chantel, and then we're going to Jess, okay? We actually run out of time, but we're just going to keep going for a few more minutes, so it's okay. If you can stay with me, hang in there. We'll try to do these quickly. I don't want to leave anybody out. Okay, but we do have to stop. If anybody else comes in, we got to start. I got to slow people down. So we got the River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement. Beautiful card. We're all about, look at her. She's a beautiful mermaid. I love mermaid cards. The energy is always amazing with mermaid energy. So you've got that flowing for you. Getting into the flow, Chantel. Allowing yourself. Don't try to hold back. Don't hold yourself too tightly. The way that we fall into the flow is we just let go. You can't try to grasp onto the life rope. You can't do that. You just let yourself fall into the flow and know that when you do that, that flow is gonna take you exactly where you want to be. Okay, so it's trusting. And then you got the Lady of the Mirror. These are beautiful. Reflection and non-judgment. So reflecting on your life, but please, please remember that, take one more look on that. They're so beautiful. Please remember that we gain nothing from sitting around judging ourselves or anyone else. Judgment is totally useless. Constructive criticism is one thing. If we're learning from the things that we've done, we judge them as mistakes. We judge things as good or bad. Know that as you rise above and look down on your life, instead of judging, look at it differently. See it as experience. Everything that happened gave you the opportunity to learn. Okay, so please stop judging yourself. Please release the judgment. Please release all those negative energies that are around you, that you're the self-talk, the negative self-talk, and know that you are so perfectly imperfect, that you came here to be exactly who you are. That if we were perfect, nobody would want to spend time with us. Like, the truth is, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, exactly on your path. And so just allow yourself to be at peace about that. Let go of judgment. Look at yourself in the mirror. Love yourself. Self-love is so important. I'll say it 1,000,000 times tonight. And then you got the spiral dancer, circuitous route and perception. So it can sometimes take some time to get around to where you want to go. But the idea here is that you're already there. You're taking that circuitous route thinking it's taken you a long time to get there. But the truth is you're already there. You are very, very gifted. We are all in receiving mode right now. If you look deeply within yourself, spend some time in self-reflection, in meditation, getting to know your higher self, the truth of who you are, you will find that everything that you've been seeking is already there. You've been asking, you already received. You just need to take the time to get in the flow and accept that it's already there. Okay? I think that's everything that they've got for you. All right. So who was next? I think it was Jess. Let's do a Jess. I have a Jess. Okay, Jess Lynn, this is going to be for you. Let me make sure the cards are singing. Oop, yep, you get this deck. You're doing Queen of the Moon. It's a good night for Queen of the Moon. Yeah, these cards. So these are for Jess. We're asking that Jess's guides, angels, would bring in any kind of wisdom, any information, clearing the energy of the cards. Okay. Whew. Lots of energy coming in for you tonight, Jess. I would like to say some witchy energy. I don't know if that says anything to you, but that's what it feels like. It's almost like you have been, many of us have been witches in a past life. I know I was too. So that energy kind of flows with you, and it's not heavy. It's light. It's not darkness. Not any kind of darkness. It's just a beautiful kind of energy that you brought back through into this lifetime. So if you feel that draw towards anything like cauldrons or I know for me, I collect brooms. If you're feeling that energy towards herbology, or really, think about it. We're all witches. There's nothing wrong with that. It's this beautiful energy of the earth is what I sense around you. Okay, so let's see. We got all kinds of people popping in. I got to be quick here. We're running out of time. We're well out of time. All right, so we got 3 cards for you, Jess. We got, oh goodness, we're going to start here. So we got boundaries. Okay, so remember that it's really, really important right now for us to create boundaries around ourselves in more ways than one. We have loved ones that, just because we were born into certain families does not mean that they're necessarily a part of our soul family. And if they're causing you pain or difficulties, or they don't understand who you are, it's okay to create boundaries. It's okay to say, hey guys, I gotta be me. I gotta be me. I love you. I'm releasing any cords or attachments around certain people. If they're causing you any kind of discomfort or hurt, you create those boundaries so that they can't continue to do that for you. You got extremes. That card is pretty powerful. If you notice, there's a lot of heat in it. There's a book there that there's a lot of heat. It looks like that moon. It looks like the sky is actually on fire. There's a lot of extreme energy that you're going through right now. So know that even if you feel like you're in the hot plate, you're in the hot seat all the time, you're completely supported in it. There is no real, and the funny thing is it looks like there's glass ice water and all that extreme heat. There's still there is there's relief there, that all you have to do is slow down long enough to realize that you can jump in that cool pool anytime you like, that you don't have to stay in the hot seat. So as you're creating boundaries for yourself, creating more, creating a safe space for yourself, know that those extremes will start to back off. You won't feel quite so intense. You'll start to level out a little bit. That extreme energy can come on so strong sometimes. So just ease yourself, protect yourself, take care of yourself. Take salt baths, do things that comfort. That tea, go ahead and have that cup of tea. Go ahead and soak your feet if you need to. Take good care of yourself, okay? Don't let things get too overheated. And then you got abundance. So abundance is your card that's coming in. Look at those, beautiful. This is my favorite card. I love this card, especially at this time of the year. This is pretty much what we're looking like. We got that beautiful, I love that fox sitting there in your arms and looking up at you. There is a lot of wisdom in these animals. There's a lot of giving. This card is all about the universe. You've come through a lot of difficult times and you're coming into a time of abundance. It's all really, really important for you to accept that, to know that you are moving out of that extreme energy and into a time of giving. Okay? Let yourself do that. Don't try to hold it back. Let yourself fall into a time of abundance. Okay? So that was for you, Jess. Okay. Louise Hay taught you mirror work. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, you had some good cards, Robin. Okay, Laura, you did ask, and I gotcha. I hope that you saw me, Laura, because I got you. I hope that I can't. I'll go down a little further. I hope that you got that. If you didn't, go back and watch it. Hi, Belinda. Let's see. Oh, good. You did. I see your yay. Alana, beautiful reading. Got that. Got that. Danette, did you want it? If you want a reading, Danette, just let me know. I'm running out of time. I may have to continue some of these. Tina, if you wanted a card, let me know. Jess, you got yours. Hi, Annie7. Monica would like a card. Okay, I see one that's a definite yes. I got to put an end to this soon because I really am supposed to get off of here. So I'm going to do a quick reading, Monica. These are for Monica, coming from the guides, coming from your angels. I'm not feeling those cards. Gotta go over here. I love when they redirect me. They're like, no, don't even get in a hurry. We're gonna go. Oh yeah, these are the cards for you. You ever like the ego tries to kick in and say, okay, let's rush through this, and the higher self says, stop, slow down, stop, girl. Gotta do this our way. Nope. Yep. Okay. Monica, for you. You got the Hungry Ghosts, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. So be careful when that card comes up. That means that we're all stuck in scarcity mode. We're used to it, especially those of us that have had a difficult time in life. It's been a lot of depravity. We haven't always had what it is that we want. So we can fall into this need to just be clingy to our stuff, to always trying to reach for buy something different, to try to be so overly concerned about the stuff that's around us. And it's really, really important for all of us right now to start to release, let go. Nothing is more important than love. Nothing is more important than the energy that you're creating. Energy is currency. Energy is money. Money is just an offset of energy. You are an energetic being. You can always create more energy. You're so powerful. You're a creator. So don't be afraid that everything's going to fall apart. Step out of the fear, knowing that you've already created all this abundance. You'll keep creating abundance, and the better you get at managing your energy, the better you're going to get at it. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step into it, okay? And then we've got the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience. So you are in a time of great change. It's just like right now we're being gifted with all of this. So if you're feeling different, if you're feeling like, wow, what is this thing? You're being gifted. Your abilities are being enhanced. So if you're having crazy dreams, or if you're seeing things, you're meditating, or you're spending time, and you close your eyes and all of a sudden you see something and you're like, what was that? Third eye activity. Your third eye is really, really active and busy right now. Pay attention. Write down your dreams. Keep a dream journal beside your bed. Just a notebook. When you wake up in the middle of the night, you've had a crazy, powerful dream, write it down so you don't forget it, and continue to write those dreams down, because the more that you honor your dream state, the more that those dreams are going to come through to you in ways that are going to help you find your answers that you're seeking. So dreams are super important. Respect the dreams that you're having. It feels like you're having really powerful dreams. And the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. So that can go different directions. Communication, praise. Now just make sure that you're holding yourself in that beautiful light. Be honest with yourself. I don't feel like that's a bad card at all. It's learning to be honest with yourself. It's learning to really, really spend time in self-approval, not judging yourself, releasing those things that hold you back, letting go of the lower vibrational habits that you've got of talking down to yourself, of not feeling like you're good enough, and just saying, no, I'm honestly telling myself, communicating and praising yourself, allowing yourself to be everything that you are. Don't try to hold yourself back, okay? You are more than you think that you are. You're greater than you think that you are. You have abilities that you've never really even started to play around with yet. And so allow yourself to just go ahead and fall into it. Let yourself grow into those beautiful abilities that you've got, okay? And that is for you. That's Monica, Annie 7. I don't know if you're still here. Hope, the singing bowls are your favorite, especially the heart bowl. Very good. I'm glad that those tones are exactly what you need right now. Popped in, Wendy. I'm so glad that you popped in. Hi, Kim Gary. You're so welcome. Back, Eek. You're so welcome. All right, you guys. I don't know if there's anybody else that asked for a card. Speak up now. Otherwise, I really got to get off here because I'm really late. And if I miss you in any way, please let me know, because I'll catch you again tomorrow morning, or I'll give you a written. I can send you one. You are so welcome, Monica. Speak now. If anybody else needed a card, say it real quick. I'll do one group reading real fast for anyone that I missed. We're just going to pop into a group one because it feels like it needs to be said. I'm going to do that. So anybody else that's looking for a reading, this is for you. This is going to be a group, okay? You're welcome, Carol Ann. I'm so glad that you popped in with me tonight. It's a gift on a full moon for us to be able to get together, isn't it? So we got the Eagle King, the big picture, and angelic help. Please know, guys, this is really important. Know that we are all fully supported. We're going through a very, very difficult time. Energetically, it's crazy right now on the planet. So please know, as low as you go, however low you're falling into this, that even though the angels, it feels like they've stepped away from us, it's just this crazy energy that we're in. It's blocking us. Our signals are getting crossed right now, but they're there. They're listening to you. They're close. Continue to talk to them. Keep asking. Call on Archangel Michael right now. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael for everyone that's watching this now and will watch it in the future, that Archangel Michael comes into your world, clears your energy, every one of your energy centers, severs and removes any cords or attachments that may be hindering you, and any soul contracts, any old karma that can be released, that you would be able to release it right now. The angels are swooping in, scooping it away, clearing your energy fields, washing you all up. You're going into a spirit cleansing right now, and so that you can walk into the next day feeling lighter. Let's lighten your load right now. Let the angels in. If you want that, just say yes. You also got partnership romance. Please be aware right now, the sacred union. We're in a time of pairing up. There really seems to be a lot of sacred union. If you think that you're not ready for it, if you think that you're never going to find it, wherever you are with that, know that there are relationships that are popping up right now for people that are truly different kinds of relationships. It's a partnership meant to be straight from the other side. It's like time that we help each other through this. Where one is weak, the other is strong. It's time for us to be partnered up so that we can. There's more twin flames. There's more soulmate type relationships right now. So be aware. Accept. It's a beautiful gift. And then you got the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. So it's beautiful, and what I'm seeing is amethyst. Remember that the wealth doesn't necessarily come through like we're used to, okay? Wealth comes through energetically. If you're feeling a lot of love around you, if you are just feeling the joy and the happiness, that's a gift. That's a beautiful gift. That's what you really seek. What you really seek is that love. The other stuff, it's temporary. It's the love that we really seek. So be aware that you're being fully gifted right now. And we're all in it's a beautiful time. As difficult as it is, if you're here now, you're a powerful soul. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this world with me. We're all a blessing to each other, so I'm totally appreciating you tonight. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 on the playground. I'm following the energy lately, so I'll do my best, okay? I love you guys. Take good care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you again Monday. I think we have Ruben on Monday, I'm pretty sure. I think we got Ruben back on Monday. So if you guys want to be with Ruben, he did a beautiful blessing the last time from South Africa. Geraldine and I will have him on Monday at 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy that full moon tonight. Enjoy that energy. I hope you're getting out there and dancing into that full moon. Take good care of yourselves. I'll talk to you again soon. Leslie, did I give you one? May I have a message, please? I did one for one Leslie. If I didn't get yours, then please let me know. I don't know if I got more than one Leslie here. If I didn't get to anybody, please let me know. And I will get back to you tomorrow morning, or I'll send you one, okay? Take good care of yourselves. Bye for now.